Hey there, happy Saturday. It's me, Victor, Curiosity Trader. Hopefully having a great holiday season. Happy 2026. Looking forward to this upcoming year, what it has potentially for traders out there. Again, every video you're about to see from here on out in this year is for educational only, not stock tips. That's not what the channel is about. If this is your first time watching the channel, welcome. Hopefully you can learn something from myself. Again, if not, then go away. I don't need you here. I'm a profitable trader, but I'm not a millionaire yet. The goal is to catalog my journey in becoming an elite trader. Alrighty. So in this video, I'm just gonna talk about, since it's the new year, I'm gonna talk about some things and my setups. Alrighty. If you are been to the channel back and forth, you probably don't have to watch this one unless you want to. It's pretty much gonna be talking about the same things I talk about over and over again. Okay. So first and foremost, if you're new to this, okay. New year, same shit over and over again, okay? Patterns never change because human nature never changes, all right? The tickers are the same, but the players are different, all right? And three things, I always say, three things to make an elite trader. Risk management, trading system, sound psychology. The most important one, in my opinion, is risk management. If you have no risk management, then your odds to succeed in this business are probably not gonna make it, okay? Most people blow up before they find out who they are as a trader, okay? If you don't have a trading system, you're just gambling. And if you have no risk management, then you're just pretty much playing Russian roulette. Eventually you're gonna blow up, all right? So what I do, okay, elite trading should be waiting. You do not have to trade every day, okay? Just because there is something on the screen that ticks does not make you a trader. You don't have to trade. The best traders are like lions. They wait for the 5-star plays. They wait for their edge, okay? And I have really three specific setups that I trade over and over again. The first one is an EP. The second one is flag breaks on opening range highs. And a third one is kind of a mixture of the second one. It's these mean reversion 10-day bonds plays that hold on the moving averages. And we're going to go over each of them in just a moment. But I want you to understand something, that it's the exact same stuff that happens over and over again. And I need to urge you one thing, okay? Every year, I keep a database of stocks, okay? You need to live and breathe charting. It is the only way. Forget level 2. That's irrelevant, okay? Level 2 is nonsense, unless you want to scalp. I'm not trying to teach you how to scalp. If you want to scalp, go away. Level 2 is not needed, okay? It's solely based off charts, okay? This is what you need to do. Over the course of this year, I'm not saying you have to become this obsessed. This is what it takes though. You have to study charts. It takes time, yes, but how bad do you want it? Again, 95% of individuals that come into this business will fail over the course of 1 year. Today is January 3rd, 2026. I bet more than half of you will not be here at the end of the year. It's just that simple, okay? I've been doing this for 7+ years. And again, when I say that, I'm not saying I've been trading. No, I've been learning. The market's not going nowhere, so the best thing you can do is learn, okay? I found my trading system really 2 years, but last year was whenever I really mastered it, okay? So this is what it takes, okay? Whatever your system is, I'm not saying to copy me, no. I had a ton of mentors growing up as learning. Of course, I'm still learning. As a trader, you never want to have a fixed mindset. You always want to have a growth mindset, but whenever you have a set trading system, you really would just want to focus solely on that. You want to filter out the noise, because noise in trading is doing you a disservice. You want to focus on you, okay? And the setups which I'm about to show you, learn from them, okay? But over the course of this year, it's going to be the same exact stuff that I'm going to say over and over again. And if you find this stuff repetitive, that's how you know it is repetitive. It's like I'm doing, what's the word? I'm going crazy, you know? It's the same shit over and over again, okay? So the first setup I classify as an episodic pivot. Everyone knows what that is by now. Christian Kalamagi really, and Stockby really made that pattern well known. Now again, Everyone has their own definition. My definition is a stock that gaps up. Not any stock that gaps up. It has to gap up with volume. The stock has to be neglected. Like for instance, let's go back to the past. The only way to better prepare yourself for the future is by studying the past. Okay, a recent EP, for instance, could be argued with Baidu. 5-star gap up. Another one from last year was Iron. This one was a delayed EP reaction, delayed gap up off earnings right there, that led to this nice runner. Another one from last year, let's see here, which one? I have a database here. Why don't I just do that? But just because it gaps up does not mean it's an EP. Okay, there's a big misconception that if a stock gaps up, it's an EP. No, okay? Anything can gap up, but the stock has to be neglected. It has to be, in a sense, you want a story stock. You want a stock that has legs. You want something that can run. You want fuel. You want rocket fuel, as in like earnings, or as in if it's a biomedical, if it's an FDA fast track or something along those lines. Most and often, the shittiest companies can run, and that's one thing that you're going to see over the course of this year, that it's often the shittiest companies that run. That's how the game works. Okay, don't try to solve it. They have their blah, blah, it doesn't matter. Stocks can go a lot higher than what we think. Okay, Apps was one. It's pretty much a stock that gaps up. Okay, off earnings in a sense. Well, that's a good one from last year. Gap up. Now again, not every stock that has an EP is gonna have a 100% win rate. It's trading. That's the art of trading. So you want a stock with story. You want a stock with legs. Like right now, all of these aerospace themes have been going lately, and this was pretty much last year's theme plays. These, although they're going right now in a sense. Lunar, RKLB, which I'll go over. All of them are going right now, but it's a stock that gaps up off. We really haven't had a classic EP in a while. So I mean, the recent one is Baidu. It's pretty much, it had a previous EP from the past, but a stock that gaps up, ideally with volume and with news. And again, you want it, think of it like a story, think of it like a movie. It's a shift within the company's outlook. It's a change. It's a dramatic shift. Like it's gonna have legs down the road. That could be in FDA, which most FDA like biomedical companies with EPs, they're gonna fail in the long run because they have to raise money. So they often do offerings, which is it's a part of the business, but it happens, But the best ones are these theme plays that have EPs. But yeah, other one is these opening range high break on these flag patterns on pretty much stocks like BNAI and on SIDU. Same stuff over and over again, these triangle flag breaks, and this is my bread and butter. I pretty much made most of my money off these opening range high breaks. And the reason, how do you find them? You pretty much just track stocks that move and you wait for them to pull back. And it takes time to get to the point to where you can see a setup before it happens. But that's why I urge you to do a database of whatever setup you're trying to track. Okay, whatever database, whatever pattern you're trying to develop and master, copy it. If you see it, set it aside, watch list on Evernote or on a Google Slide like I have. And it's over the course of a year, it may take 2 years, whatever. But you're going to become a master at it, I promise you. And BNAI, I become a master at it. Like last year, for instance, there were so many, There's so many opening range high plays, okay? Like look left, a stock that makes a big move, the first initial move, and often they pull back. And my entry point is often on the third day if it has a bounce off the ranges, okay? And most often they're going to continue, and one perfection was on BMNR from last year. This was an EP, both, but with Bitcoin mining plays, and you let it run. But most often, I always say, the strongest stocks are going to make secondary moves. It's just waiting. And this was one of my biggest plays from last year, opening ranges. And I got long in the low 50s, and I sold in the 120s. I did not expect that to go that high. Yes, I left a lot on the table, but your goal is to grow your overall account, okay? And like for instance, let's just go over here to my database. And looking like plays like CYM, page over, many more. Let's see here. SIDU this past week. I am long over the weekend. Theme plays. And before we get into anything, let's just go over this right here. This is from Dan Zenger, okay? I'm sorry if I'm going all over the place here. To master the markets, I want you to focus on really 3 things. Price, volume, 4 things. Price, volume, patterns, and leading stocks, okay? That's all you need to focus on. You want to be in a stock that's moving. Don't try to freaking be in something that's not moving. Focus on theme plays. I keep telling you over and over again, the best stocks to make money are on these theme plays. Right now, it's been these aerospace stocks, okay? Look at this, first move, okay? I did not take part of this first day. I did not, I missed it. But I did take part on this second day, whenever it broke out. When was it? It broke out, let me see, it's better to go on the intraday on some of these charts. Again, you don't have to try to catch the exact top, okay? I missed this initial move. All this move I missed, but I got long, right? Not that was the best entry. I got long at $3. $3. Although I did not hold the entire way because the fact they had an offering. Most of these stocks will raise money, as you see in the course of this year. If a stock raises money and offering, it usually means they're diluting in some sense. It's fine. Again, the only reason to become a stock is to raise money. All right. So I sold. I got long at a $3 average, and I sold pretty much at 380. And here's the thing, okay? Just because you sell a stock, don't take it off your radar. The best stocks are going to offer numerous entries along the way. And I got long again. I'm long this weekend. I got long at 380. Why? Sign of strength. Okay, offering, holding. Okay, and it's these same plays that I'm doing over and over again. BNAI. You want to look for a stock that makes a big move, pulls back, bases a month or whatever, 2 weeks, and goes again. The best ones are on these micro float stocks, these low float stocks. Okay, the best ones are these. They go sideways for a day, 2 days, 3 days. Then they offer their entry. Okay? So, SIDU, you want to focus on stocks that are linear, that have ran in the past. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. Okay? And a key instance is SNDK. This is what I call linearity. You want to focus on stocks like this. You want to focus on stocks with linearity. And what do I mean by that? Look at this, okay? Again, you want to keep your trading simple. That's all you have to do. Use these moving averages, okay? Over the course of this year, you're going to hear me use the 10-day, trail the 10-day, trail the 20-day. The strongest stocks are the ones that base off these moving averages, okay? Okay? You want to stock, again, this is the premise of this setup. Big move, pull back for a month or whatever. Then you have that range break. I missed this. I missed it. Mainly because I don't have the buying power, but I missed it. And we talked about this on the channel as well last year. All the times it was proven trying to break out, okay, but was making these higher highs, was showing the setup is valid. It's showing its hand saying, I want to go higher, okay? And it did that. This will likely go over $300 this year. I don't know when, but I could bet money that a year from now, I don't know if it'll be over 300, but it's just the art of trading, okay? You'll understand that whenever you track stocks charts, you'll see the leaders, okay? You see leaders. Same with MU, leader, linearity, okay? Linearity. And another play setup I always trade is these reversion plays off the 10-day bounce. And this was kind of a variational setup. Again, same premise in a way. Stock that makes a big move in bases, but you really want to watch for it after. It's pretty much like a downward flag type of setup. You know, you have that downward pressure, then it bases, then you have a potential ramp. As you can see, it tried it on this leg here and doing it this leg here pretty much. And you have that sideways channel right here that creates that range for that range break. We saw it pretty much on these aerospace theme plays on ASTS, RKLB, similar deal, okay? Pretty much these reversions, okay? Same thing here, same thing there. That's what I watch for, ideally on the 10-day. Same with lunar, same thing, high type flag, as well with PL, another one as well, high type flag. So that's really the gist, okay? It may sound kind of like I'm going all over the place, but it takes time to get to this point in trading. Like, to me, it's boring in a good way. Like HYMC, this is setting up very nicely. I'm watching it. Yeah, it failed testing off the levels, but it's still holding the 10-day really well. Look how it's held it 2 times. It's making these higher lows, surfing the moving averages. So I'm watching it. It's these metal plays. So I'm watching those. Okay. Another pretty much one that was, which one was it? SMNK. No, I'm trying to find it. Last year it went parabolic. I missed it. It would have made my trading year, but I missed it. This is pretty much what sums up that pattern. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. A lot of things are going on here. SMX. This. I called this before it happened. I called it before it happened. Okay. I said short trap, backlist, 60s, need to base. Okay. Then it was holding up really well. 5-star, over ranges. Now what made me say that? Again, it takes time seeing that setup. But once you see it in your mind, it's going to become a reality. And I pretty much missed it. I should have got long, but I missed it. It is what it is. It happens. It's trading. I mean, it is what it is. But that's really all I want to talk about. Sorry if this one's long. I just get a lot of things off my mind. One thing I'm watching for next week is these oil plays. Venezuela president got arrested, so United States is potentially getting into oil reserves. So again, if you happen to study the past, we had a lot of oil sector running back in 2022. So be watching those plays. Other than that, I'll see you next time.